On Thursday, the 18th of January 2024, during an armed confrontation with the police, 2 persons were fatally shot. One of them has been identified as Christopher Shield, OC Gang Bang. The incident started in Spanish Town and during a running gun battle, which culminated in Greater Portmore, St Catherine. The persons were shot and killed after they engaged the police. 2 9mm pistols were recovered and a quantity of ammunition. Gangbang is considered to be a prolific contract killer. He has been involved in several incidents of murder over a period of time. In November 2023 to December 23, there were a series of robberies in Westmoreland, and he was one of the main perpetrators behind these robberies. In fact, on Wednesday, the 22nd of November 2023, he, along with several of his cronies, met and organized and executed a multi-million robbery in Westmoreland. On Wednesday, the 29th of November 2023, again, he was involved in the shooting of Romy Taylor, 24 years old taxi operator of Hartford, Westmoreland, who was also robbed of his Toyota Vaxi motor car. In fact, Taylor was murdered. 1 hour after that murder, he again was involved in another murder in Westmoreland. They also tried to rob the victim of a Toyota Vaxi motor car. On Monday, the 8th of January 2024, Gangbang stole a motor vehicle and it was used to transport his cronies to have it scrapped somewhere in St. Catherine. His life was a life of criminality. I want to point out that this gangbang was the said one who was responsible for the murder of Kenisha Moodie, OC Steffi, and her brother, Kenrick Moodie of Grange Hill, Westmoreland, on Friday, December 8, 2023. He was the one who was seen on social media burying the 2 individuals after they were killed by him. So I like that to say that this individual is a vicious criminal who is very heartless, and people like him should be either in custody or where he is at now. Yesterday, the incident culminated when the police tried to prevent him from perpetrating another murder that was planned for St. Catherine. I want the public to be aware that there are several contract killers that are operating within this space. And I must commend the officers who constantly risk their lives to ensure that Jamaica is a safer place. It's not an easy task to be engaged in these type of activities when you are certain that the men that you're confronting are men who are armed with weapons. We are aware that this criminal oftentimes travel with even high-power weapon M16 rifles. So I commend the team for executing what I consider to be a very professional and successful operation to remove individuals like him from our street. As we seek to make Jamaica a better place and a safer place, the JCF will not be intimidated by anyone as we seek to pursue our functions and our duty in a professional manner. I have confidence in the level of professionalism that is demonstrated on a daily basis by the men and women who constantly risk their life every day for the safety of this nation. We understand as a force that we have a number of regulatory bodies that we have to report to. Unfortunately, the criminals, they operated unregulated. There is no SOP that they operate by in terms of their engagement. The police officers daily are mindful of their terms of engagement. They are mindful of the fact that when they operate, they have to minimize the possibility of other person being injured. So it puts them in a very, very difficult position. But they continue to be professional. And I want to say that as the portfolio officer, and I know the High Command, the commissioner, we stand with our officers as they seek to execute their function. They are doing it in the interest of this nation. And I want to send a message to the criminals. We are not going to roll over and die. We are going to pursue you. We are going to be professional. And I will appeal to those who want to purge their conscience. As I've said before, you can make contact with us and we will give you the pathway whereby you can purge your conscience and support law enforcement.